Teach to the Brain and the Heart Will Follow presents Behavior Management Made Easy. If you teach, parent, coach, or lead and are responsible for motivating and managing a few individuals or a large group of individuals, you've probably wondered yourself at some point in time, why is behavior management so difficult? Or, what is my behavior management plan? Do I even have a plan? Or maybe you've thought and felt, this is the hardest thing I've ever had to do. This will never be easy. It wouldn't surprise us that some people doubt behavior management could ever be made easy. We've pinpointed one of the major contributors to this problem, and we've devised a solution. Have you ever heard of the deficit remediation educational model? For decades, teachers, parents, coaches, and leaders have unknowingly participated in what is called deficit remediation. By definition, this is the act or process of correcting a fault or deficiency, remediation of a learning disability. The language and the mindset must focus on and identify the deficits and shortcomings of the learner in order to fix the learner. The brutal truth is, deficit remediation actually inhibits achievement. In this model, learners are naturally trained to focus their thoughts on their perceived faults and weaknesses. It is no surprise that only a select few would perform and succeed under such conditions. Current brain research shows that deficit remediation is preventing achievement and success. It seems something quite the opposite is necessary if we want to see all learners achieve at a high level. It is possible to adopt a few select philosophies and put a few top-level strategies into practice, and soon deficit remediation is a thing of the past. Hi, I'm Mary Applegate, co-author of Teach to the Brain and the Heart Will Follow, 1001 Strategies to Reach the Heart of Every Learner, as well as co-creator of Teach to the Brain and the Heart Will Follow, online personal and professional learning series. I have been there when learners are off task, not following directions, and not living up to expectations. I know how difficult it can be to manage one, two, or even a group of learners who have different learning styles, coping skills, and abilities. I myself have wondered sometimes, what's wrong? Why aren't the learners respecting me? Why are they continually misbehaving? And I now realize how influential the deficit remediation programming was and still is today. I now realize how the deficit remediation model has influenced me personally, the teachers who taught me, and the adults who have parented and mentored my entire generation. The negative influence from this deficit remediation programming continues to go on in our schools, in our homes, on our playing fields, and in our jobs and careers. However, my co-author and husband John and I have discovered something very powerful. We've been able to research and test strategies that actually reverse the deficit remediation programming in our own brains and in those we serve, and make behavior management incredibly easy. We've discovered why every person or group is easy to manage when you use a brain responsive approach. We've discovered how easy it is to influence learners in a positive way. In our free e-guide, Behavior Management Made Easy, Learner Characteristics and Champion Attributes, we show you how to implement a different model, one that studies excellence to produce excellence. We show you a brain responsive model that creates 100% success for 100% of your learners every time. We teach you a framework based on meeting the primary needs and the secondary needs of every brain and body. As teachers, parents, coaches, and leaders, we all understand and agree that the primary needs are essential, not only to learning, but to life itself. These 7 primary needs include air, water, food, sleep, elimination of waste, escape from pain, and sex. The onset of this need, of course, begins at puberty. Primary needs are physical and innate. Primary needs that are left unmet will definitely inhibit learning. However, secondary needs are psychological and learned. These 8 secondary needs of every brain and body include achievement, power, autonomy, connectedness, gregariousness, inquisitiveness, assertiveness, and status. When secondary needs are sufficiently met, the brain and body may focus on the task at hand, and achievement and success are the result. Deficit remediation creates a forceful punitive control model for discipline, one that does not empower the learner. In fact, this negative model actually creates hostility and resentment in the learner. When teachers, parents, coaches, and leaders focus on talents and strengths as opposed to faults and weaknesses, the model is called empowerment. We teach you the framework to empower learners with confidence and support. We show you how to activate power, the ability to do something or act in a particular way, in both you and those you serve. We also show you how to create an environment that is empowering, conditions in which an individual can act on their own behalf. So download your free e-guide, Behavior Management Made Easy, Learner Characteristics and Champion Attributes. Let us help you create and activate a behavior management plan that's effective and easy. Go ahead and enter your name and email address to receive your free e-guide, and let us help you in the pursuit of power. Experience achievement, success, and happiness as behavior management is made easy. And as you learn and grow, always remember, teach to the brain and the heart will follow.